Hello guys, in today's video we will be discussing about the custom navigation which we use for the LWR sites. So I already told you that LWR sites should be built from scratch. So we will start developing one by one in each video. So in this video we will see how to create a navigation. See, in the Aura sites or in any other theme sites which you have chosen or which are given by the Salesforce by default. So in those themes, if you observe, the navigation menu will always be there. Okay, it will be given by the Salesforce only. You have to just go to settings and the navigation, and then if you edit here, you will get the options to add your menu items. So when you click on save menu, as soon as you click on it, they'll reflect here in the navigation panel. Okay, but we don't have anything, any component as such, so we have to build everything from scratch. So Salesforce have given a basic code for all these kinds like theme layouts, API error handling, custom layouts. For all this, Salesforce has given a basic code. We can use that as a base code and then we can start building from the scratch. In this video, I will show you from the scratch only, but it's the same code which I'm using, given by the code samples only. You should go to this link and then you should go to the code samples. If you click on that, zip file will be downloaded, and if you extract that, so let's see what will be. See, all these are given by the Salesforce. The basic code for everything is in here, and our lightning navigation is here. So when you can actually use this, but in this video what I'm going to do is I will just explain it line by line so that it will be easy. And then when you can this is for single level of navigation. That means now let's see this is a navigation, right? So this Salesforce code which they gave is just for this level only. Now if you observe, for the discard, build and connect, we have sub menu items. So for these menu items it did not give code, we have to do it. So that's why I'm going to do it, do everything from the scratch. Okay, so without any delay, let's start. So for the navigation, we need one apex class and one navigation menu and the child component for the items. Okay, what it does is, navigation menu will fetch all the items from the experience builder navigation. Okay, in the apex class we will fetch this navigation menu, and then we will pass this items whatever we have received from this default navigation to the LWC component in the navigation menu. Okay, in that navigation we will sort those items, and then from the navigation we will display navigation menu items. That's a separate component. Okay, in the navigation menu item we will just display the label of the menu. Okay, complete logic, most of the things will be handled in the menu. Okay, navigation menu item is just for displaying the labels, and there will be some JS also. Okay, first let's start with the apex class. Okay, let's go and create one apex class, name navigation menu items controller. Okay, go to new apex class, navigation menu items controller. Okay, navigation, everything is correct. Okay, let's save this. Now this class is for it's a basic controller for fetching all the navigation menu items. Okay, whatever we add here we will fetch those menu items. Now right now there's only topics, right? There aren't any menu items. So once we develop this class we will add menu items, and then we'll see. Okay, so what you have to do is we have to make this as a global class. Okay, first thing is global, and we'll put it as with sharing or without sharing, that doesn't matter. Just let's not bother about this first. Navigation menu items controller, this is the class name. Now inside this let's have one constructor, navigation menu items controller, and then close, and then okay, this is a constructor. Now we will perform an SQL query to check the all the navigation menu items for particular navigation. So we will fetch we will determine all these by using the navigation link set. Okay, this navigation link set means what it contains is this navigation link set will contain all the navigation menu items, like names. For example, see, we have navigation menu, we can add as many as we want. So the navigation link set will fetch all these menus. Okay, from that menus we will choose one navigation, and from that navigation we will get the menu items. This is what the flow. Okay, first we have to get the navigation menus. From the navigation menu we will select the navigation which we want by using the name, okay, master label, and then from the navigation menu we will fetch the items. Items means whatever we want to have, these are the items. Okay, now let's go here and then we'll do that. So for in order to fetch those we will use standard okay, classes. We have standard APIs, okay, to retrieve those. What is it is connect API dot navigate menu. So there are some standard methods which we can use. Okay, before that, this navigation link set, whatever I was mentioning to fetch the navigation menus, it will contain the draft versions and the live means which we already published. Draft means we have created the menus but we have not published. So it will contain all those also. So we have to fetch, like, it will fetch all those. Now before that we should add some params. Okay, what are those params is, let's scroll this a bit. Okay, yeah, these params are for the master labels and then publish status and the home menu items and the image URLs. So what are these means? So if you go here and then if you just click anything, or else let's add one normal menu item. If you see here in the optional we have the image, right? So these image URLs are one thing, and add menu home item, that means this is the default one which we already have in the navigation. This is the default home menu. Okay, all these parameters we have to add for the use. Okay, so let's write the parameter structure. Okay, so at the rate PARM, that should be small, navigation link set master label. Okay, and then what we have, at the rate PARM publish status, and then at the rate PARM add home menu item. So like sometimes we might need, or we might have our own home page, so that's why we will add this also. And next one is include image URL, which I already showed you just now. Include image URL and then at the rate return. So this is for returning the navigation menu items. Okay, this is all. Okay, what are the problems? Multi-line expecting. Okay, let's see that error later. So let's start with a method. I don't know why everything is taking into comments. Let me check once. We have open parameters, we have the params, and then we have closed return. Okay, space, it's just a space, and then just go for the method. Now let's write public static list of connect API dot navigation menu item. So So this is the method of the standard list. Okay, this connect API uh, dot navigation menu items we will use this API to retrieve the menu items. Okay, let's name the method as get navigation menu items string. So what are the parameters it will take is whatever we have declared here, navigation link, so it will take those only. Let's copy from there, and then string. Next parameter is publish status. So is, so it will be same in the code samples also. I have taken the reference from there only, so you can just use that, but here I'm explaining line to line. That's what. Add home menu item, and then boolean image like this. We will, if we put them as true, it will be included. If not, they will not be included. That's all. So let's open the method and write the code. So in order to use this method in the LWC, we have to annotate with aura enabled cacheable equals to true, right? Cacheable equal to true. Now since it is, let's just put return something empty string just to remove this error. Okay, now I don't think it will take, yeah, illegal fund from conversion. So let it be. Let's go with the things. Now first what we have to do is string. Let's take a variable navigation link set developer name. Okay, we'll choose the developer name. So how do we get this developer name is we will write one more method, navigation link set developer name of whose developer name we want the developer name of this label, right? So we have to pass that one here and then use this. Okay, next, so we will, from this we will get the developer name. Okay, label, master label is just this one, default navigation, but for this it will be there will be a developer name also, right? So that we will get in this method. Okay, now next enter, and we have connect API dot publish status enum. Let's take this. Okay, now after this, if publish status dot equals ignore case of connect API dot, there should be capital P, publish status dot draft name, then publish status enum equals to connect API dot publish status dot draft. So here just we are checking for the draft or live things. Okay, if it is if the publish status dot equals ignores case, so this will ignore all the case sensitivity and then it will compare. So here it's not status, draft dot name. Okay, okay, if this name and this publish status are equal, that means whatever we are receiving from the LWC and then whatever we actually have in the connect API publish status, if both are same, then we are assigning it. So okay, we are assigning this publish status enum with the actual name. Okay, now draft else. Okay, if we don't have this else, pub publish status enum equal to connect API dot publish status dot, now we have to take live. Since we already gone through the draft things, we have to just check the live ones now. Now we are good with that. Now let's see, let's close this, it's done, publish status dot live. And then now what we have to do is, in our navigation menu we also have few things. So when you go here and then edit here, so let me add one. So if you check here type, we have this type, like sometimes our site may not need events, sometimes we may not need system links. So it depends everything on the business use case only. If we want to exclude any kind of these things, like you don't want to consider the event items, or if you don't want to consider the external URLs, so you don't want to display them first, basically, even though you have created here, you don't want to display it in the navigation menu, then you can add a method, okay, to skip those items. Okay, there is a menu items to skip also, so that you have to add in list first. Like we can fetch those also. Connect API dot navigation menu item type here. Okay, I have showed you type, right? Menu items to skip equal to new list of, let's copy the same thing and then just put it here and then close. Then okay, this is the new list. Okay, let's wait, why this is closed here? Okay, let's put it this way. Okay, I think this got added here, that's fine. So now I said here we are fetching the navigation menu item type, because here these are the types. Okay, now I have fetched this. Now inside this we have to write the types which we don't want. Okay, the name itself saying menu items to skip, which we don't want. So for now, let's say we don't want connect API dot navigation menu item type dot event. We don't want events. Okay, so even if you add this, it will not show you there. Okay, and then we can add, what else we can add is, we can add everything. Okay, from whatever the options we have, we can add everything. Let's put system link also, we can add this. So these, even though if you create a menu items with these type, they will not be shown in the navigation. That is what the use of this menu items to skip. If you want to add model, so what we can do is connect API dot, so let's put comma and then put it as, here you have to put modal. So this is how you can skip your things, I mean menu items. Now once we are done with this, let's now string navigation link set ID as null. We have to provide the API name or the developer name. Okay, so that means what I'm saying is, so here from here we are getting the navigation link set developer name, right? So we can use either this or this, we cannot use both, so that's why I'm setting this value to the null. Okay, now this value, if you put it as null, now next thing is network ID. So network ID means for every community site you will have the network ID. So we have to get that using the get network ID method. We have that. put it network dot get network id. All right, so this is the method which we can retrieve. Okay, so how you can also check from the data export also. So select id from network. I don't think it will show because our site is not active, I think so. Okay, it did. Name, so our site name is ebooks, right? So it will display. Now you can check all the other fields. So this is this id, it will fetch there. That means whatever the site we have, it will fetch that site id there. Okay, now what we have to do is menu items. So we have to, now we have retrieved the menus, right? Now we need to retrieve the menu item collections, like that whatever the options we want to show, these one we have to fetch. So for that you we have to write one method again, not exactly method, we have to call the method, I would say. Connect api dot navigation menu item collection. So these are the standard methods. Okay, now menu equal to, let me copy the same thing, it will be same, right? Navigation dot get community navigation menu of network id comma. Now here whatever we have declared here, we will use all those. Okay, we have to pass all those navigation link set id, and then we will pass the developer name also. Developer name, I will give enter so that we can just use copy here only. And then what we have declared, we have also declared the publish status enum, right? So this one also we have to pass. So all these we will use to fetch the items. And then what are the parameters include image URL, and then home menu item also we have declared, this one. And then we also have the menu items to skip, right? Yeah, this one. So we should pass all these to this method. In that method we will see, okay, what exactly we want, what exactly we will return, we will see all this. Okay, now we are calling this method, this method does not exist, so let's not worry about that now. Now list of connect api dot navigation menu item. Okay, this is for items again. Items equal to menu dot menu item. So all those like it will fetch the whole thing, right? The collection it will get. So from the collection it will fetch the menu dot menu items. Okay, whatever the items we have in that, it will fetch those. So in this list we will have the final items. So we have to use this items to show in the navigation this. Okay, so we will return this items only here. Okay, we are good with this method. And then now we have checked here, we will pass the master label, we have to get the developer name, so that method we will write here. Okay, so for this also we need the parameters. What we need the parameters, the first one is master set label. Okay, master label. So for that let's declare, okay, now star at the rate param, what is it, navigation link set master label, whatever we have used here. Okay, both are same. And the next parameter is just return, right? Param return, sorry, only return. Okay, we are good with this. And then close. Now whatever we have, let's put this method as private static string, because we don't need this method to be public, so let's just copy this from here. Developer name, in that put it as string navigation link set master, whatever we are passing here, that we can use here. Okay, now in this method, open the brace. Now again we are not passing any network ID, right? So we need network ID in order to fetch the site. So same method we can use here, network dot get network ID. So now we have fetched those, fetch that network ID. After this network ID, we have to what we have to do is we should get all the developer name. So whatever the method we are intending, so it's just getting the developer name. So for that, what we have to do is, now we got the network.get network ID method. In this list of navigation link set, now here navigation link sets, so like if you have so many, it will fetch the whole list. Like I'm talking about this part, okay, this navigation menus, not this one. These are menu items, these are menus. Okay, now in this the query will be select developer name comma id comma master label comma network id from navigation link set, navigation link set where clause. Now network id, what you have to use, network id equal to this network id. Like though we are querying just because just we are getting the exact thing what we want. We can just write without the network id also, but it is a best practice. And master label, which one, like if there are so many navigation menus, then we need only the one navigation which we want for our navigation. So whatever the navigation links at master label we are passing, that should be master. We want only the developer name of that, not all the menus. So if you just put the query till here only, it will get all the navigation menus, but we want only the developer name of the label which we are passing, right? So we will add the where clause. Now let's put limit 1. So it will ensure that we are getting only the developer name which we want. Now navigation link set, navigation link set equal to navigation link set, let's, this is it, right? From this list we have to take the first one, like it's a list, right? So we can take this way, or we can take get of 0. Okay, now we will return this developer name, return navigation link set dot developer name. So this is how we return. I think we have closed everything. Let's save this. Let's see what are these errors. Missing comma semicolon 26. Did I miss anything? Okay, here I missed. And expecting this 30 menu items collection, I have closed it. Expecting brace, but was published status in. Okay, I missed a comma here. Let's save this. And what is this? Method does not exist or incorrect. Get community navigation menu. Okay, the error is because of I have used the navigation menu item collection, but there is no such thing. So it's just navigation. I think it will be saved now. Yeah. So this is our Apex class. Okay, now I wanted to show you the same query. Let's see in the export. So it's better if we copy the network ID first, and here if we come and then let's copy this one. Let's export all. Okay, instead of first let's remove the where clause and see what all we get. Okay, see now if we check, we have the developer name. So we did not pass any network ID, we did not pass any master label, so it will fetch all the navigation menus. But here we, in our site we have only one, right? Only one. If I add this, I don't know if we have an option to delete. Okay, we will have that. Let's add one more thing and let's test. We will put it as nav2. Okay, then save it. I think we have to publish. It will, yeah, okay, it did. See, I have added one more menu now and it exported. So it will get all the list of the navigation menus. So that is why we are filtering it on the master label. Like in for our site we will use only one navigation, right? We will not use multiple at the same time. So whatever the navigation we want, we know the master label. This is what master label is. We know that we want to use the default navigation only, so we will pass that label. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, this is deleted. Okay, now if we export again, we will have only one. Okay, this is what that method will do, and whatever the developer name we get, using that developer name we will fetch the menus. Okay, all the menu items. Even in this also we have the option to like what should be network ID, what is the nav link set ID, what is the developer name, publish status, do we need to include this and this. That means include image URL and add home menu item, and do we have any menu items to skip. Okay, let's also see this one also. Like when once let's put this menu items to skip as this list, and let's see if our navigation menu is showing these items, and let's change this and we'll test all the kind of scenarios. Okay, this is about the Apex class. In the next video I'll explain you the LWC, how we will use this Apex class. Okay, that's all for this video.